there's a chance, albeit a tiny chance, that we could win Serie A this year. We would have to win out, and Inter would have to lose 3 games in a row. And seeing as how they haven't lost a game all season, I don't think that's going to happen. But we could finish second, and that is a good possibility if we beat Juve and Lazio today. My name's FM20, and this is Forza Milan, Episode 8. And these are the standings. The thing that I'm most surprised about is Frank Kessie leads the team with 21 goals. He also has our highest average rating, and he also has 7 players of the match over the course of the season, which means there's 3 team photos of him, which means no matter where I go, now I got 3 Frank Kessies following me around. As you can see, Inter has essentially clinched first place in Serie A. There's a mathematical probability that they could finish second, but like I said, they would have to lose their last 3 games. We would have to win our last 3 games, and seeing as how they haven't lost a game all season, that's just, it's not going to happen. So we are currently 2 points ahead of Juve and Fiorentina. Napoli is well out of the standings. Lazio and Sassuolo. Well, Sassuolo is going to be fighting out Roma for that 7th spot. But we've qualified for Champions League football next year, which was a goal. I'm very happy with that. How did we get here? Well, after the Cagliari game, we beat Hellas Verona pretty easily. This wasn't exactly a rotated side, but Romagnoli goal in the 31st minute, a Castillo goal in the 42nd minute saw us through. We were then away at Napoli. This was the one game I thought where if we were going to stumble, it would be here. But Suso scored in the 86th minute to see us through. Against Torino, we won 2-0, thanks to goals by Rebic and Kessie 3 minutes apart. And today, it is the derby again, and then Juve, and then we play Lazio. But Lazio being so far back, the key game is going to be Juve. If we beat them, if we draw to Inter and we beat Juve, assuming Juve doesn't win, we should finish in second place. But that's really kind of up in the air. I'm not quite sure. Anyhow, I'm going to check my best 11, set the reserves, and we're going to come back for the match at Inter in just a bit. 5-3-2, our old nemesis. We were playing our 4-2-4, of course. Donnarumma goal, Perez, Romagnoli, Karen, and Conti as the defensive back 4, Benasser and Kessie as the midfielders, Castillo and Suso as the attacking midfielders, Piatek and Leao up top as the strikers. The team's motivated. We're in good form. I'd like to give Inter a game, at least, just an honest effort. Perez on the throw into Piatek. Drives left, holds it up, back to Perez. Cuts inside, long pass to Conti across the field, up in the box, takes the shot, past Handanovic and in. That was a rifle of a shot. It's his first goal of the season? Wow, that's interesting. I could have sworn he had a couple. Nice pass by Perez. The defender came out, but he didn't come out wide. He came out narrow, and Conti just went to his right, blew it near post. Handanovic probably should have had that, but I'll take it. It would be nice if we defeated Inter in the derby. Oh, Castillo heads it just wide right. Baraghi on the throw-in. Knocked away, but Baraghi gets it back. Sends it in. Romagnoli knocks away. Asamoah's there, and he blows it by Donnarumma. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Conti heads it away, but Baraghi runs it down again. Sends it in. Romagnoli. Oh, Asamoah off the volley. It was a nice goal. It wasn't Suso from 32 yards on a penalty kick to win the game in extra time. Good, but it was good. Lazaro on the throw-in. Gets it back to Sensi. All the way across the box to Baraghi. Knocked away. Suso. He's going the wrong direction. Gabriel, he gives it away to Gabriel. Asamoah. Jeez. What the hell was Suso thinking? What the hell was Suso thinking? Asamoah, another left-footed volley again. You've got to be kidding me. Concentrate, boys. And now they're overwhelmed by the feedback. Toloi lofts it forward. Kerr heads it down but goes right to Asamoah, who sends it over to Barella. Dispossessed by Kessie, but Asamoah gets it back. Baragi driving forward. One-on-one with Donnarumma, who stops that and knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick to Inter. Sensi. Knocked away. Gabriel knocked away. Castillo lumps it forward. He's going to, well, not exactly lumps, but he gets it. And he's dispossessed by Barella. Barella to Toloi. To Skriniar, to Barella. Back to Handanovic. To Asamoah. Up to Gabriel, who's sitting between the defenders. One-on-one with Donnarumma, and Donnarumma stops that. Well, we definitely wouldn't be in second place if it wasn't for Donnarumma between the sticks. That's for darn sure. And De Vrij heads it wide left. Last highlight of the first half coming up here. Lazaro. Benasser heads it forward, but goes right to Barella. To Sensi. To Asamoah. And he scores from distance. What on God's green earth is happening? Sorry, there was talking to Household 6 and forgot to pause the game, but as you can see, we're sucking hind tit. There's no other way to put it. Asamoah, a 19-minute hat trick. 12 shots, 6 on target for Inter, 8 shots, 3 on target for us. And now it is time for the Ball King. Part 2, Return to the Ball King. And Romagnoli listened keenly. And they come out nervous and frustrated. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Donnarumma, over Romagnoli. Up to Kessie. Drives forward. Long pass toward Piatek, got between the defenders. He holds it up. Back to Benasser, to Kessie. Out to Perez, who's all alone on the left. He brings it into the box, dispossessed by De Vrij. Damn it. Long pass towards the back. Oh, did we ever dodge a bullet there? Wow. Gabriel was so excited he had an open shot. He completely muffed that. Oh, Suso. You've got... Well, we're going to bring Rebrick on for... Paqueta. It said, well, you know what? Let me redo this. It's bad enough he fouled the guy. He fouled him right in front of the ref. For crying out loud. We're going to bring Rebic on. Kessie to the center. Can we get 2 goals in 30 minutes being a man down? Sensi sends it in. Knocked away by Romagnoli. Piatek. Perez to Leao. Taps it over, but loses the ball. Barella to Sensi. Takes the shot. Donnarumma stops that. Everybody's having a subpar game except Conti. And the goal is a big reason why he's on a 8-3. Well, his defensive work too. Barella dispossessed by Kessie. Up to Castillo. What the heck was that? Oh, they lost a guy too. That's why Donnarumma didn't go for it. Okay. Barella. Oh, curves it, but it's just wide right. Piatek. To Kessie. To Romagnoli. Out to Conti. Drives forward. Crosses it in. Castillo gets it, but he's too far back to do anything. Conti. Piatek's there and he scores. He's offsides, though. think he's had more goals offsides than he has goals this season, I think. On flippin' real. And they clinched Serie A with this, and for some reason the celebrations are off, which is why you're not seeing it. Probably because I'm not playing in the 3D. Well, we got a game in hand against Juve and Fiorentina, so we're still 2 points ahead of them. So I'd fine him more, but send the assistant. And we're going to come back for the Juve game here in just a bit. Financially, we're doing really well, and as you can see up here on the left, I did inquire about Rodrigo, and Real Madrid said no way. 13th isn't too bad, 42%. We did get our wage budget in that before last game. Next year's going to be 2.5 million euros, and we have a 52 million euro transfer budget, and I can definitely make adjustments on those. We're going to be selling a lot of players, getting rid of a lot of players. We may not be getting exactly value for them, but anything I can get from some of these players I'm going to be selling is just money in the bank. So Inter clinched Serie A last game, went by beating us. Fiorentina is now a point ahead of us because they've already played their match. The worst we can finish is 4th. We are qualified for Champions League football. Roma won the Tim Cup, and they're also in the Europa League final against Manchester City or Man United. Let's check that out here real quick. This is one of the Manchester teams. Man United. How are they doing this year? Better in this game than they are in real life. Okay. We'll check the other leagues at the end of the season here. So I am going to check the best 11, set the reserves. We're going to come back for a match against Juve in just a bit. And this is the team we're starting today. Donnarumma in goal, Theo, Romagnoli, Karen, Conti as the defensive back four, Benasser and Kessie as the midfielders, Rebic and Castillo as the attacking midfielders, Piatek and Lau up top as the strikers. Suso's out because of the red card last game. Kessie stubbed his toe in training. He's not exactly match fit, but said he was healthy and ready to go, but we'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, he's at 93%. He should be okay. Desculio to Dybala, over to Costa. Centers to Betancourt, out to Sandro. Ronaldo top the box, close up behind. Jeez. It's his 30th goal of the season. Right between the defenders, one shot with the left foot. And in for the goal. Romagnoli on the throw-in to Piatek, back to Romagnoli. Way out in the box to Benasser, to Theo. Benasser, out to Conti on the right. He holds it up to Kessie, taps it over to Benasser, takes the shot. I can't pronounce that. Shuseni? Punches it above the crossbar. Benasser. Leao can't get it. Kessie dispossessed by Rabiot. Sends it forward, but Conti's going to run it down. That's the highlight. Theo to Benasser. Over to Kessie. To Rebic. Cuts inside. Oh, and he blows it by the Juve keeper. Wow, that was a shot. That was well done. He just literally transposes himself through the number 2 player for Juve and scores. Okay. Rebic. Castillo. Gets by the defender. Takes the shot. Shuseni with the block. That was nice. Fix my... Fans of the computer came on, had to fix my plug in there. Hernandez picked up a knock. He's coming back, though. Pulled groin. Okay, we'll get him off the half. Well, Ronaldo scored in the 7th minute. Rebic scored in the 22nd minute. It's a tie game. We've had 9 shots, 6 on target. They've had 5 and 5. Pep talk. And nobody wanted to buy into my, hey, we're the better team here. And nobody wanted to buy into that. Conti, you need to stay calm. Theo is going to come off, and Perez is going to come on. Panassa from just outside the box sends it in. Romagnoli's there and he scores. That was well done. Let's see this. Nice. Benasser delivers it right where he needs to. Romagnoli leaps up, heads it in past the diving keeper. They switch to a 4-3-1-2. Casilio to Conti. Sends it in. Knocked away. Benasser top of the box. Rebic to Perez. Takes the shot high and wide right. Romagnoli to Piatek. Back to Romagnoli. To Perez. Benasser. To Romagnoli. Cross the field to Conti. Driving into the box. Castillo. Kessie top of the box. Wow. 22nd goal of the season for Frank Kessie. That's insane. I mean, my knowledge of football in general is not that deep, but 22 goals for a box-to-box midfielder in a season? That's a bit unusual. We're going to get Jamisti on for Conti. Caldera's going to come on for Kerr. We'll get all the guys who have yellows off. 15 minutes left in the game. 2 goals up, but don't want to get Fiorentina'd or Roma'd. And Caldera picked up a yellow card. Jeez. Wow. Dispossessed by Khedira. Up to Dybala. Drives forward. No one in front of him. One-on-one with Donnarumma. Saved it. Well done, John Luigi. Pjanic. Corner kick in. Caldera knocks it away. Rebic. And that's the end of the highlight. Rebic picked up a yellow. Betancourt went out with an injury. I missed that. Sciglio to Pjanic on the throw-in. Back to Sciglio. Centers it in. Dybala's there. Off Donnarumma in for the goal. Extra time goal. Look at that. If they get an equalizer. Oh, Dybala was just sitting right there. This should be game. And that is a 3-2 victory over Juventus. Although it really wasn't all that close. The Dybala goal in the 92nd minute made it look a lot closer. 19 shots, 10 on target for us. Huge possession advantage. Talk, passionate, well done, guys. It was a good win for us. It was a good win for us. That puts us in second place. 2 points ahead of Fiorentina. I'm going to save the match. Do the press conference offline. We'll see who Fiorentina's playing, and then we'll play the Lazio game offline and come back and do an end-of-season review. So, back in a bit. Couldn't make this up if I tried. Another takeover rumor? Jeez. Well, we lost at Lazio. A Johnny goal in the 79th minute saw them through. It was a hard-fought game, 1-0. They had their opportunities. We had our opportunities. They just happened to score the one on theirs. As a result, because Fiorentina also lost, we finished in second place, 86 points, 14 points behind Inter, who had an invincible season. We got 4.3 million euros for coming in second place in Serie A, and then we turned around and paid 4 million out as bonuses. Fun times. Let's see here. Immobile won goal scorer award. He had 23. Cristiano had 20, and Frank Kessie had 19. That's just amazing. Szczesny, I still don't know how to pronounce that, finished as goalkeeper of the year. Donnarumma came in second. Our under-18s are currently in the semifinals in the under-18 division championships. Ole Solskjaer has been watching Suso all season, and I finally said, you know what, if he's interested, make a bid. Brescia got relegated, which means I think Sandro Tonali might be available. I tried getting him earlier in the season, and the board wouldn't go for what I was signing him for. They said they were only willing to pay $15 million for him, which is just stupid. I can't say that enough. He's easily worth 5 or 6 times his value right now. I mean, he's this good right now at 18 years old, or 20 years old. And I had him last year in my Palace save, and he was one of the best midfielders in the game. And there's no reason to think he's not going to be that this year. He's just one of those players that, I found him last year scouting, and it was one of those cases where I'm going to pay a little bit of money to get him, and he ended up being everything I expected and more. And he's just one of those players that I love to try and get in all my saves now. So I would think with Brescia being relegated, he would be willing to move, or Brescia would be willing to sell him on. Fingers crossed, we'll wait and see what happens there. Silva won Youngster of the Year up at Eintracht Frankfurt. Man City won the Premier League, beating Liverpool by 3 points. Aguero, 27 goals. Let's look at La Liga here. Atletico, wow, they ran away with it. Barcelona, Real Sociedad in 3rd, Madrid in 4th. That's unexpected, to say the least. The Bundesliga, they are still in the playoffs, but league table-wise, wow, Bayern ran away with it. That is 68 points, got 2nd place in the Bundesliga. That's really, wow. Leverkusen finished all the way down in 8th. League 1, PSG had to win this. Yep. No! Oh, they won a goal differential. Wow, that is pretty wild. Let me check something out here real quick. Goal differential, result between teams. Okay. Yeah. PSG had a better goal differential than Monaco. That's pretty cool. Lyon finished in 3rd, Nantes in 4th. Nantes always, the past couple iterations of FM, Nantes is always one of those teams that creeps up in challenges. They never have enough money to compete with PSG, but they scout really, really well. And they get some really good players, and they as the game gets a little bit further on, around year 12 or 15, they start doing this thing where they'll buy a player for $25 million, get 2 good years out of him, turn around and sell him for $50 million before he just goes absolutely downhill. What else am I looking at? I don't have the Russians loaded, but Zenit, well, that's do I have Portugal loaded? I do not. Okay. So we are going to fast forward to the end of the season, and then we'll do just a quick overview and call the first season done. Back in a bit. So this, and let me flip this over here to the left. There we go, is our loan report for the season. Not exactly the best. Andre Silva had probably the best loan outing out there with Eintracht Frankfurt. 38 appearances, 18 goals, 4 assists. I doubt he's coming back to the club, though. If Eintracht Frankfurt is willing to make a decent offer for him, and by a decent offer, I mean well within this €25.5 million valuation, I will be more than happy to sell him on. He's 3.5 star current ability, 3.5 star potential ability. He's 24 years old. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with Piatek. So Maldini didn't get a lot of games. Frank Sajau, he'll be moving on. As much as I like him, he's a good 2nd division striker. I can get a decent amount of money for him. And then Laxalt was at Torino. Ricardo Forte, he'll be moving on. He's a youngster. This is Matias Arezzo. Uruguayan, 17 years old. He's this good at 17 already. The only thing he's really lacking on is his long shots and his leadership. I don't know why the marking on long throws aren't coming through. I've been scouting him for a while now, and now it says no scouting required. I mean, he literally popped up on my scouting report as, hey, check this guy out. I'm checking him out. He's got a 79. He's 1.1 million. He's 17 years old, and they want 1.5 and a range of friendly. Let me write this down here real quick. And they want 40%. You know what? We will give you 30%. Make the offer. Okay. And we are just waiting to find out. Ancelotti fired by Napoli. Okay. Marino wants Napoli role. Okay. Udinese boss resigns. Wow, they're falling like 10 pins. See, now it says 64. Come on. And that's part of the money we got for selling Tarazzi to Frosinone. So Champions League, that's coming up. We'll see who the winners are for that. And then do a quick review. I know I've said that like 3 or 4 times now, but we'll definitely see what happens there. Maldini made an offer. Director. Potential transfer. 10. We'll see what happens. Maybe he can get a deal done and deal with the board. So, back in a bit. And I am a freaking idiot because I didn't notice this when I looked at him before. Tonali had a release clause of 10.75 million euros. I am totally on board with that. Now, Juve took their revenge against our under-18 team, beating them in penalties in the under-18 Division 1 final. Gabesso had a goal, but they lost in the penalty kicks. So, you know what? I'm not quite sure when the season's going to end. Let me check something out here real quick. Champions League. Barcelona beat Manchester City. Okay. Harry Kane, 9 goals. Cristiano, 8. Let's check out the Europa League here. And Man United beat Roma. It was a close game. Okay, so let's take a look at the players here. Assuming they're still here, they are still here. So if we sort by appearances, Suso started every game. 8 goals, 11 assists, 5 players of the match. Really good. He's topped out on his ability. He's topped out on his potential. He's wanted, if I get a decent offer for him from, well, Man United wanted him at one point in time, and now they're not even interested, he's going to go. Frank Kessie. I can't say anything more than, holy cow, what a season by a box-to-box midfielder. 22 goals, 5 assists, 7 players of the match, 7.36 rating. Rafael Leao. I wasn't even planning on him being a starter, and he ended up starting 36 games for us. He came off the bench the first 2 games. He did so well. He started for us. 13 goals, 5 assists, 2 players of the match. Andrea Conti at the defensive right-back position took over after, well, he and Calabria switched back and forth. And then he did okay. 26 years old, 34 appearances, 1 goal, 3 assists, 1 player of the match. What am I trying to say here? His quality was in his defensive work and his role as a facilitator. A lot of the balls that made their way to the center of the box came off his foot. Theo Hernandez, really good season at defensive left back. 27 appearances, 5 on the bench, 4 goals, 2 assists, 5 players in the match. Ismail Benasser, who is won by Sevilla of all teams. 23 starts, 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 player of the match. Giacomo Bonaventura, who will be leaving, 18 starts, 11 off the bench, 2 goals, 4 assists, 1 player of the match. Samuel Castillo, 3 goals, 4 assists. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire first team unless I go to the unavailables. Yep, Donnarumma started every game for us. Piatek started every game for us. 9 goals, 4 assists. 6.9 for rating. I'm still... Bayern wants him. I may put him out there just to see. Bayern wanted him at one point in time. I may just put him out there to see if there's any takers. He's He's got the stats, but he should be better than 9 goals this season, 8 goals this season. He had 1 less goal this season in twice as many starts. If I can turn around something for 35, I'll be happy with that. What else am I missing here? Romagnoli, solid season, 33 starts, 2 goals, 1 player of the match. Theo Kehrer was a great pickup for us. 27 starts, 3 off the bench, 1 assist, 1 player of the match, but he was a solid defender, equally good at the defensive right back and defensive center back position. Lucas Paqueta had a really good season at the midfielder. He came off the bench a lot. 12 starts, 11 off the bench, 2 goals, 2 assists, a player of the match. He'll be part of the rotation next year. Mehdi Caldara, I might keep him as just, the guy coming off the bench. We got Champions League next year, and I need at least a decent second team, and he can be part of a decent second team. Rebic was our lone player, 11 starts, 18 appearances off the bench, 5 goals, 2 assists. Not bad, but not great. Duarte, I sent on loan, and he just never really got anything going. Sacchio, I might keep. I don't know. I'll probably let him go. Jamisti, solid season. Came in as a backup. Knew he was a backup. Walter Perez is somebody I have high hopes for next season. 2 starts, 2 appearances off the bench, 1 assist. Pepe Reina announced his retirement. Abdoulaye Dabo, if I can't get him out on loan, we'll definitely see time on under 20s. And Rade Krunik, not bad. He's kind of the forgotten guy. Because I just always had better options. So. But I would imagine that I would go up here and sort by potential. And if I scroll down to about here, everybody from Andre Sala on down, if they aren't a youth player, is probably going to be gone. And then players like Donnarumma and Antonio Donnarumma, not Gianluigi, Antonio Donnarumma will go. If they're older, like Pobega here, and they're 2.5 star potential, they'll go as well. Buy 2, get 1 free. And that's what's going to turn into. Our roster is just too big. When you have to scroll down to see everybody on loan, you just know it's too big. And granted, I realize it's Italy and they keep a lot of players on their rosters there, but we're wasting so much money on players who are never going to see the field for us. We just may as well turn around and sell them for money. And I totally forgot to do this. Fan player of the season, Frank Kessie, of course. Goal of the season, Ola Aina. How did he get goal of the season after that Suso goal? This I gotta see. Suso, I kid you not, had a 32-yard free kick / penalty kick to win the game and went past their coach's outstretched hands and won us the game. Theo drives forward, sends it in. Aina. That's a good goal. Don't get me wrong, that's a good goal, but it's nowhere near as good as that Suso goal was. Kerr signing of the season, €6.5 million. Frank Kessie, young player of the season, 23 years old. Season review, absolutely fabulous. Runner-up the Tin Cup, lost in the semifinals. Used 29 players, highest in Serie A, 57,000 attendance. The moment to forget was definitely the Fiorentina game. The best match of the season was the 4-0 thrashing of Roma. So, club visions and expectations. Yeah, we're getting there. We can accept that. Dynamics-wise, they're not too bad. Team meeting. Discuss plans for next season. We're going to qualify for Champions League. Everybody loves it. Season injury reports. Caldera missed a lot, but he started out with a knee injury, I want to say. Cruciate ligaments, yep. We're back on July 20th. It is now June 8th, so it's a little bit over a month. That said, it was a solid season for us. I've already beaten my expectations. I blasted more than 33 games. I won 27 of them, which puts me 5th on the list, I think. 86 points coming in second place. The board's happy with the second place finish. They just want us to contend. Champions League football next year. I don't know how far we'll go, but I like our chances, especially if we get another 22 goals from Frank Kessie and maybe another striker up top to replace Piatek. But, the board's happy. They were disappointed with my last loss against Inter, and frankly, so was I. But I can't complain. We had a really, really good season. We beat everybody's expectations, and we're doing well. So, if you did like what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I'll answer those as fast as I can. My name's FM20, and you've been watching Forza Milan, Episode 8.